Hello and welcome to Bangkok Day Out. I'm Paul.
And I'm Gift. Now, Bangkok is one of the most fascinating cities in the world. So Paul and I have come here to find out what makes this city so special.
That's right, we're going to check out all of Bangkok's best spots and we're going to take you along for the ride. So Gift, what are we up to today?
Well, today we're going to the Dusit area and we're going to see one of the most beautiful structures in Bangkok, Wat Pit, or you may have heard of it as Marble Temple.
Ah, the Marble Temple. I have heard of that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's in north central Bangkok and you need to get a taxi there?
That's right.
Cool. Should we grab one then?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Metered taxis in Bangkok are great value. They start at 35 baht and a 10-minute journey like ours from Makawan Rangsan Bridge will only cost 80 baht. And you certainly don't have to worry about getting the most out of your cab fare. There are loads of places to see in the Dusit area. For example, the Viman Mek Mansion or the Ananta Samakromkron Hall, both beautiful buildings and only a few hundred meters from Wat Pit. But we've set our sights on this, the Marble Temple.
Ah, well, there it is, and it's quite a sight, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've been in Bangkok a few days now, and this is not the first temple we've seen, but I think it probably is the most striking. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
It's strangely familiar, right? Well, you're right, because that exact facade is what you will see printed on the front of the Thai 5 baht coin.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Exactly. I'm just full of useful and interesting information, aren't I?
Very useful. Thank you, Paul. Now let's go inside.
All right.
The temple is open every day from 6 AM to 7 PM. The ordination hall of Wat Pit is one of the most beautiful examples of traditional Thai architecture with its multi-tiered roof and ornate chawfa. Oh yes, Paul and I have been studying our guidebooks well, so be prepared for a little history lesson.
Only 20 baht, quite reasonable.
A creature from Buddhist and Hindu tales. You'll find chawfas in many Thai temples. What you won't see in many Thai temples is the highest quality Italian marble. You see, this whole building and everything in this courtyard is solid marble.
And you might have noticed these ferocious looking lions, or sing as the Thais call them. They're responsible for standing here and guarding the entrance to the ordination hall. And I really like them. In fact, I think I'm going to take a selfie.
Oh, really?
Really.
Oh. It's like coming on holiday with a 12-year-old.
Now, there really are a lot of Buddhas in here.
Yeah.
But this pathway around the courtyard is more than just that. This is actually the Wat Pit Museum.
The cloister behind the main hall displays 52 Buddha images of varying postures.
Apparently, King Rama V ultimately chose this statue called Phra Phutta Chinalat, which he saw in Wat Mahathat in Phitsanulok in northern Thailand. And because he wasn't able to bring it back to Bangkok, he had this one cast in 1920. The ashes of King Rama V are actually buried here beneath the statue.
I've also been told that the morning chanting of the monks is an incredible sound to behold. Unfortunately, this happens before the temple opens, so very few people actually get to hear it.
Now, like most Buddhist temples in Bangkok, this temple has resident monks. They live here, they study here, and they're responsible for looking after the temple. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that is a Bodhi tree.
Oh, very good. But do you know why that's so important?
I certainly do. Bodhi trees are located in Bodh Gaya in India, and it's where Buddha first attained enlightenment. Now, this one must have come a really long way.
Not bad, eh? He certainly knows his history. Now, this building used to be in another temple in the Grand Palace.
Really?
Yep. King Rama V ordained as a monk in this building back in the Grand Palace in 1873. And he was so fond of it that when he built this temple later, he had it dismantled, brought here, and reassembled in exactly the same way.
Gift, I think this has got to be my favorite part of the whole temple. It's got this lovely canal running right through it. It's just so peaceful and picturesque.
So the temple is built here on this canal because King Rama V wanted a temple close to his Dusit Palace. The full name of this temple is Wat Benjamin Bapit Dusit Wanaram, which means the monastery of the fifth king near Dusit Palace. You know what? Speaking of King Rama V, there's something I want to show you. Come.
Okay. So this is King Rama V, the one they call the Great Beloved King, and the king that's responsible for that beautiful temple that we've just been walking around.
Yes, that's him. He was one of the greatest kings of Siam. And over there is the Ananta Samakam throne hall, part of the Dusit Palace that we just talked about.
Oh, right. It is beautiful, isn't it? It doesn't look like the temple at all. There's no traditional Thai decoration. Well, we've had a great day today. We've walked around the marble temple. It's beautiful, serene, and if you fancy a quiet afternoon, why not pay it a visit? We've spent probably, what, 200 baht each? So it's definitely a worthwhile and cheap day out.
Now, if you have any favorite spots in Bangkok, let us know on our Facebook page here. Thanks for watching Bangkok Day Out. See you next time.
Love Bangkok help us by cooperating with หม่อมราชวงศ์สุขุมพันธ์บริพัตร the Governor of Bangkok.